struggling. I don't know where I lost it, but I dropped what I was juggling. I'm tired of letting people down, all of the folks that I inspired. But if history's taught me anything, it's how to get rewired, how to rise when trouble's doubling. If stumbling is humbling, but if I fall, I get up again. So take me to your mountain, I'm about to light a fire. Show me where you're summiting, cause I'm gonna go higher over doubters, haters, fair weather friends. Give me shout-outers, neighbours, for my own ends. It's time to level up, measure up to myself. Cause when it's difficult, it's critical to excel. And when it's hard, that's when most people quit. When you're scarred, it takes guts, it takes grit. So you can throw your stones, but you won't hit my spirit. You can spit and roast, but I can choose not to hear it. Face it head first, raise your chin up and say, what's within you is stronger than what's in your way. What's within you is stronger than what's in your way. So face it head first, raise your chin up and say, no barriers, just more bars to break. If you ain't been scared, you ain't brave. See, these are just bridges to cross. These limits just digits to bust. See, more glass ceilings to smash. Just more roadblocks to crash. So I'm living outside you. Not outside, not inside you. I'm working, it's harder near the top. The air is thinner here, it peaks right before it drops. And it's dark, it's hard to see, right? But if you can't see the stars, you gotta make your own light. And yeah, it's hard, but that's why it's important. You're looking from below, mate, that's why it's distorted. Stop comparing, there's less and less caring. We got more and more stuff, but there's less and less sharing. Generations and nations, this is bigger than me, but not bigger than we. General relativity, it starts with you. Your life, living your truth. Trust in your stomach, baby, be your own proof. What's within you is stronger than what's in your way. What's within you is stronger than what's in your way. What's within you is stronger than what's in your way. So face it head first, raise your chin up and say, no barriers, just more bars to break. If you ain't been scared, you ain't brave. Now these are just bridges to cross. These limits just digits to boss. See, more glass ceilings to smash. Just more roadblocks to crash. They brought us more birds to burn through. Not outside, not inside you. You know you gotta run when they say it can't be done. A storm will break in waves, battle each day as it comes. A mistake is not the end, it's just another chronicle. See, life it moves in circles, and mine is astronomical. I walk for the impossible, survival wasn't optional, and this ain't metaphorical. I am unstoppable, I see no barriers in front of me. I see only all the best that I'm gonna be. Just more bars to break. If you ain't been scared, you ain't brave. Nah, these are just bridges to cross. These limits just digits to boss. Just more glass ceilings to smash. Just more roadblocks to crash. They brought us more birds to burn free. Not outside, not inside you.
Okay.
Straight through there, guys, okay?
Hi.
Hi.
So the summit will be through the entrance. Did you want me to walk you?
Yes, please.
Okay, here, come with me.
Can you grab my elbow?
Of course.
Thank you.
Like that?
Yeah.
Hi. So you're going to go through the entrance, okay? Okay. Thank you. Hi, sir. You're going to go right through the entrance, okay? to talk you through what, as a matter of fact, I'll just stay with you.
Okay.
Okay? I'm trying to find the shortest sister. Oh, you're gonna go straight? Okay. And you're going to put your right over here.
Hi.
How's it going?
Going good.
What is the
A decade in the making. Get ready to learn.
To be here and to introduce you to the 2018 No Barriers Summit in New York City! As a team, together, we can overcome them. We can smash down those walls and we can make a difference that ripples not just in our lives, but to communities, to our families, to the world, and change the minds for everyone to say that what's within you is so much stronger than what's in your way.
So in the best of my knowledge, I thought, well, how do I change this? So I got a piece of paper and a pen and I just began jotting down a list of things that I thought would make me smile. Things that I thought and hoped would allow me to experience the world in a different way. And so, this list went from 1 to 10 things, 50 things, and sure enough, there are about 100 things there. And I thought, well, if I'm really serious about trying to become happy and live on purpose, which I think this is what this is really about, I'm just going to drop everything in my life and pursue this list. And you're going to judge me, and that's fine. But I flew straight to Las Vegas because number 2 on the list was to marry a stranger in Las Vegas. So it's a long list. Ask yourself what's on your list. I think with true consideration, that question can change your life. And by doing so, it'll change the lives of people around you. Ask yourself, ask the person in the seat next to you, ask a stranger in the street, ask a family member. What's on your list?
Around a curve, lights flash, black. And then suddenly, I wasn't a race car driver anymore. Sam lies prone in a hospital bed. Sam's wheelchair descends on a lift from an RV. Arrow helped me design a car I could drive just by moving my head. In a simulator, the steering wheel follows Sam's head movements. On the track, he beams in the driver's seat. The black Arrow Stingray navigates the oval. I am a race car driver. The crowd greets him at the end. There is only one way to go. Forward. He smiles broadly. Always forward.
Move either. I literally blew apart my C3, C4 vertebrae, and they said I almost didn't survive the first 24 hours there. So, my family gets on a red eye, flies back to Florida, and I had one of these huge ego. God, the skyline is so beautiful. I'm sorry. Huge ego. No bedside manner neurosurgeons. I hope there's no neurosurgeons in the audience. I don't really care if there is. But he told my family to find me a nursing home that I would literally be on a ventilator the rest of my life. Well, luckily for me, they were stubborn as me and didn't take that as gospel. They started calling every spinal cord injury rehabilitation center around the country. And finally came across Dr. John. Well, before my injury, I was kind of one of those guys that really had a tough time saying no to any obstacle, any challenge. In fact, like Sebastian, I don't know that I ever did say no to any. But now I'm at home and I'm in this chair. I could probably sit on the patio and live out my existence in pretty good comfort. Or I could keep trying to say yes. And I think that was 18 years ago, and I really didn't stop saying yes. And do something that you thought was impossible. You'll come to realize what I've found in the last 18 years and that is you can really do anything you put your mind to.
For now 20 years.
Woo!
And I'm actually the longest running black actor in television history.
Woo!
Playing the police, all right? This is where barriers come into play. So the question is, Ice, how was you able to do this? Like, I'm in college or I'm here and I'm so worried about life and I'm not gonna make it. I made it from homeless, gang banging, to the most loved cop on television. What the fuck?
Is the restroom down that way?
It is. It is.
Oh, okay. There's one
There's a restroom right there.
There's one here too.
There's one right there. Straight ahead.
For everybody. Am I going too fast?
No, you're good.
I'm gonna go over to this tent here.
Yeah.
But I don't see it.
Oh, all right.
Which is the impulse to do more, go faster, and constantly generate things. I suffer from it terribly. Okay, it's contributing to a level of exhaustion and an overly outward identification with material things. And let me tell you, it's an aggression that is unsustainable. So by embracing the complementary impulses of yin, quiet and word, deep and still, we can bring ourselves back to center, where we're stable and less easily rocked by the events and circumstances around us. I do need to practice what I preach on that one, and I can't tell you how important it is. So I just want to take a moment to just remind you of one of our most important life forces and healing life forces and meditative life forces, and that is our breath. So I just want you to, your wellness can relate to your elements of no barriers. So thanks and have a wonderful summit.
And I'm here today to help moderate and talk to you a little bit about our vision of where it is we want to go and what it is we want to do. And you might be wondering, why is there a productivity expert up here on stage? But to be honest with you, the way I speak about productivity is very different from how most people speak about productivity. For me, being productive is not about doing more, it's about doing what is most important. It is about choosing how you spend your time and being very intentional. And that is really, really tied closely to the No Barriers mission. When Eric and I met and visited, we found that our missions very closely aligned because I speak.
So I don't want you to get too excited yet. We are going to dance, but we got to talk first. I'd rather just dance, but that's part of my contract, so we're going to talk. How's everybody enjoying the No Barriers Summit? Woo! It's pretty cool. It's my first time, and I'm super happy to be here. If you don't know who I am, my name is Whitney, and I'm a dancer, which is like still pretty weird for me to say. It's an uncomfortable sentence because I'm fat and I don't look like a dancer. And I've been trying to reconcile this for years and years and years and years. I can remember even 10 years ago when I was living in... What do you think? You want to give it a go?
Shake, shake, shake.
Let's see what we got, Ryan.
Come on, Sloan.
What's your name?
Shake, shake, shake.
Sloan.